Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading. And when I was just tuning in for you, I was getting this image of a stag holding up a pentacle, like an ace of pentacles kind of energy coming through for you. So lots happening this week. We've got a lot of energy around Aries, Mars in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, which is your fellow fire sign, which is all about starting new things and those things expanding, which is exciting. And there's also, we've got Sword Princess, Air Palace. There's also the new moon in Gemini, the element of air, which is the Sword Princess coming in. So the new moon is starting something new. The Sword Princess is about working on some kind of new idea or some kind of solution that's coming in. You're getting messages around that, or new ideas in general. And this is where it's kind of starting to feel really interesting and exciting. You're getting a sense that there's something worth developing and working on here. So the Sword Princess, Air Palace, I think that's very much connected to what is coming in, these new ideas that are coming in around the Gemini new moon energy. So let's see. And there's a lot of clarity around this, actually. I think it's something that could potentially, it's either something you've worked on and there hasn't been clarity around it, and suddenly it becomes so much clearer about what this is, or it is something that comes in that's a new idea that you're like, boom, okay, I see this. I know what this is now. It feels kind of new. It feels like there's a lot of enthusiasm, new energy around it, and it feels like, yeah, this definitely could be taking off. You might be having some interesting conversations with people. We've got the Knight of Cups. So this is where you kind of, your head and your heart are working together actually at this moment in time. The Page of Cups. Okay, again, a lot of pages. So when pages come in, it feels like there's a lot of fresh energy coming in. You might be talking to people that are, it's all about activating new things, getting a lot of messages. These might be, for some of you, there's a new relationship that's coming in here, or some sort of surprise offer that's coming in online. Okay, so interesting. So be on the lookout for that. The Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, my goodness, the card of success coming in, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, this Queen of Swords is going to know what to do with this Sword Princess. So this idea is maturing. There may be a little bit of back and forth, not sure about what's happening here, but here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's like getting really comfort. This is all about your comfort, security, and your abundance, this energy, and getting comfortable with some new ideas that are coming in or new solutions that are coming into your life at this moment in time. So I like this. There's a lovely little surprise coming for your heart. Surprise offer, surprise message. So that's why I think that it's something that's you're kind of going to be considering here. It's something that you're potentially going to look at, because you got the Two of Pentacles, which is like, this could be something that, is going to, you're weighing up the options here with the Two of Pentacles. It's a sense of, this new offer has come in, which is I wasn't expecting, or this new opportunity that's come in that I wasn't expecting, or this new little connection that's coming in that I wasn't expecting, or some sort of breakthrough emotionally that you weren't expecting that's coming in. And it's like, okay, how can I fit this into my life, my very full life at this moment in time? Because I've kind of got to find the balance. It's sort of tipped the balance a little bit. So potentially this energy that comes through, the Page of Cups can be an apology that comes out of the blue, or it could be somebody saying, I really like you, or I really love you, or it could be just you going, you know what, there's this idea that comes into your head and goes, surprises you, and go, I'd really love to be doing this. And you find yourself offering, saying, I can do that. So it's kind of interesting what's coming in, and suddenly it's like, oh, that sort of shifted the balance now, because I wasn't considering that previously, but now there's this new solution, this new idea that's been surprising that's come in here. I got to work this. I got to work out how to do this. And some of these solutions could be quite literally about things that have been out of balance in your life, in particular to do with home and money and work and career. But yes, this Two of Pentacles energy at the center, I feel like something that you are weighing up this idea, and it's just trying to find the balance. How can I fit that in? So, but, on the other side of it, we've got this Six of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So this is where you kind of give yourself the go-ahead. You go, yes, You're saying yes to this idea or this thing that's on offer here. After some carefully weighing up, it's like, yes, I'm moving into that. Yes, feeling really that this is a good, successful decision. Yes, I want to actually move forward with this idea or this plan or this offer that's coming in. So it feels really good with this Six of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And her head is clear. You know, the energy of the Queen of Swords is, I'm clear. I know there's an inner resolve. Yes, I'm doing this. It gives you the green light to move ahead. And like I said, the Queen of Swords knows exactly how to handle the Sword Princess. So it's like this idea has got the people around it, or it's matured into something that is like now viable. I can now viably do this, or it now feels right. There's the right support around it. So yeah, interesting. There could be someone around you that I feel like the Queen of Swords is mostly you, but this is somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who uses their mind wisely, somebody who's not scared of acting on their ideas and taking some ideas and developing them and working on them. And so this is where it feels... Yeah, I mean, you're in your opposite sign energy here, Sagittarius, because Gemini is your opposite energy. So it's all very Gemini-ish kind of energy with this air energy, and it's about looking at details and learning and studying and research, but it's kind of looking at particular contracts that are coming in. There could be new contracts around things. But it's also, you know, when you're in your opposite sign energy, it presents you with challenges. And if you can overcome that, then the rewards are even greater. So I think this little Sword Princess has come in as a fairly naive idea even, or an underdeveloped energy to it. Perhaps it's something you don't have a lot of experience in. But the fact that the Queen of Swords has come in, it's either like, you get your confidence up with it, or you get your inner resolve with it, or somebody comes in who's got that experience that you need that can come in and take this to where it needs to go. So I like the fact that the Queen of Pentacles has come through as well. There's this sense of getting really, really comfortable with what's on offer here, this surprising energy that's coming in and that you're making room for in your life, that you're accommodating and going, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but now I kind of got to work out how to fit you in and how to get this lovely sense of a path is opening or a connection is opening up that is actually making my heart feel really happy. I'm following this path that my heart is leading me down, but my head is actually the one working everything out. It's my head saying yes to it, and my head is working stuff out. My heart's already kind of got this message and this connection and gone, my heart's already possibly said yes to something. I need to wait for my head to say yes. So this is where the Queen of Pentacles is. You're getting comfortable with something. You're letting it ground down into a reality. There's no rush. You could be thinking quite practically and pragmatically with it as well. And it's this sense of wanting something to be well made or well built. So it's this kind of pause before moving into something. You know, it's this sense of really clarifying what it is that you want to move into, but it's not rushing into it. It's this moment of pause and just checking that everything's okay and you've got the right people, or this is the right idea, and just moving into it. So it's that's why it's got the card of success there, if I can say the word success next to it with the Six of Wands, because you're not rushing into this, even though it's got a lot of support, even though there's surprising messages that you weren't even thinking or expecting. There's a little bit of serendipity and synchronicity that comes in, where it's like the universe has been holding this back, withdrawing this from you in a way, and just at the right time it brings this lovely little surprise energy in, so because it knows it's time to start moving ahead now. So interesting. We've got the turtle. I love it. So the turtle energy is around feel good for your soul. This is good for your soul energy. These energies coming in is where something shifts inside of your soul and something suddenly feeling really, really good. And this is where you're like, oh, okay, I need to kind of be working out how to bring this into my life. And that's what the turtle is. It returns to the ocean where it belongs, a place where it's like people around you that you're connecting with. They're good for your soul kind of people. They're the people around you that are kind of there, very supportive energies, I would say, with the around one person's very caring, somebody that you can kind of, depend and rely on, and one person's more just more of a motivator kind of energy around that. It's just like, just do this, you're ready. So there's a lot of encouraging energy around for you. You'll see this in what's been reflected back to you through people coming in this week. And the turtle energy is lovely because it's a sense of once you hit that current, once you find that warm current, it can take you places faster than what you think. So there's a lot of good for your soul energy around, and to kind of really allow this energy to kind of take you where you need to get to at this moment in time. So yeah, beautiful actually, Sagittarius. So let's pull a take-home message for you. What does Sagittarius need to hear? And this is really cute. The Hermit, the little koala, contemplation and wisdom. And that's kind of what we're saying. You're not fully rushing into it. You are contemplating, thinking about something, waiting for it to be in the right headspace, waiting for this idea to mature or this thought to mature, or this plan to mature as well. This could be a new plan that's coming in, and just allowing this sense of sitting with the energy, perhaps even going deep with it, this deep contemplation, and allowing the wisdom around you or within you to guide you with this. So yeah, it feels like a very wise choice or decision or thing that you're developing here in your life, which like I said, there will be a time when it's all stations go with it, but for the moment, just be open. It's more about being kind of open and receptive at first and just seeing what's coming through for you emotionally. And then once you kind of get that and it will hit that sweet spot, that good for your soul energy, and you'll feel this kind of deeply, that's when you can move forward with like what's going on. You can start taking action mentally and making some plans and having some really good thoughts around this as well. So yeah, interesting. So ultimately, I feel like it's actually a very successful energy for you this week, Sagittarius. So that's it. And for, with the Sword Princess, the Queen of Swords, like I said, it's got this Gemini energy of like you might be needing to write things down, or a lot of communication, direct communication, chats to people, those sort of things, going over details. It can be that sort of stuff that can be integral to making this work as well. So that's it, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and take care.